What up, everybody? And welcome to the Clout Route Shoutout.
Hello. I will your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat
Like
your
egg.
ass. I will your
Wow.
leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. My
He
children
shared
are going
this,
hungry.
by the way.
I'll do it. I'll
Alex
drink
did.
your blood. And I'm
Oh,
starting
really?
to think
This
about
is
having to eat
great.
my neighbors. You think I like size it up? I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop his ass up, size it up. I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop,
Well, this
chop,
isn't
chop,
as
chop.
good.
I
He
will
made
eat
this?
your leftist ass.
You were saying what?
So what is he made his own version of the meme?
I don't know if this is like I don't know if somebody from his staff necessarily made the song here, but he shared it. That's how I saw it. Was that Alex shared it?
I was gonna say if he did the whole thing on purpose, I'm less impressed. But I love these. I love a good Alex Jones song.
That's a good freeze frame right there. I like that.
Literal vampire, or whatever that one. You remember? I have them on video. Hillary's are really sick. Never mind.
Shouts out to Alex Jones here. Let's listen to him one more second.
Corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass.
I love it with the
Dude,
backup
it's so
singers.
good.
I'll eat your ass.
I hope we need him to make more of those. All right. That's the new intro. Like I'm ready to go now.
We need Alex Jones on the show. I mean, we were talking pre-show about how we've got some guests lined up for
Ooh.
your guys' viewing pleasures. And Alex Jones would be like, God, that'd be wild. Somebody had commented. I made a post earlier too in the week about like, oh, who would you want to see on the show? Yada yada. And somebody put review bra.
Oh yeah.
Fucking report of the week. The dude
Report
that
of the
does like food reviews on YouTube.
The
And
eating.
I mean, this can be the eating ass podcast. There's a lot of questionable practices today on the show, I would say. Quite a few different instances of questionable practices, and eating ass may be. Are you a fan, Kevin?
No comment. At least not for 20 more seconds. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get 3 minutes in here.
Do we get A to M? ATM? Do we do this?
Nah.
No. If you know, you know. You never go.
Save that for the only dance. All right.
A to M. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah, today, lots of stuff to talk about. Like I said, some questionable activities. We've got, they were handing out jelly beans at a Willy Wonka exhibit. I'm sure you guys have all seen those memes going around. Let's see what else. We've got Lil Tay is now telling people to take a seat, Kevin. Catching preds, I would say.
Wow, what a career pivot.
quite the pivot, huh? She's what do they call it? She's a Renaissance woman.
Yeah, fair. Absolutely.
She can do it all, baby.
She's going Snoop Dogg mode, just on side quests at random at this point.
So there's Lil Tay in the news. Let's see what else. We've got an exclusive. An exclusive, like maybe not a real exclusive, but we've got a story I haven't heard a lot of people talk about. One of the Clout crew out there did some legwork for us and found an interesting one. One of these stories where I was like, oh, this was meant for us to talk about on the Shoutout. Those little tiny creators out there that just happen to go viral for they're a shining star for a moment and then they fade away. Well, I think this is one of them.
Crash and burn horribly.
Yeah, this would be a crash and burn horribly thing, because the crux of the story is somebody was drugged. I guess that's how you'd put it. There's a little more nuance to the story, but yes, somebody was drugged online, and we're going to talk about it. Carla did all the work on this one. Yes. Thanks. Shouts out to Carla.
I'm gonna just go out on a limb here, but just to be safe, Carla is not the person who drugged someone online. Carla is the researcher here. Okay.
Carla's the researcher, not the the drugger.
Gotcha.
The drugger?
Well, I just want to make sure it's clear, it doesn't get clipped out of context here. I did nothing wrong. See, I had a feeling that was the case.
Some of these, there are people out there that don't like Carla very much that might clip that out of context and be like, look, see what she's doing?
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly.
I understand. We should be clear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Carla did not drug anyone.
Look out for the Clout crew on this one here.
So yes, there's a little bit of that. John Cena thirst trap, Bradley Cooper thirst trap, all kinds of shit. Danny Brown, Chris Chan. Did you ever think that collab was gonna happen? Well, it did.
We're not. I swear. Did we die at some point? Like, are we in purgatory? And like none of us just know it. There's like so much weird shit going on.
Is this what they make us do in hell? Yeah, they just like make us come every Sunday and Tuesday. And
well, not just
hell
here
on Earth. I mean, it is a little bit like that, isn't it?
Oh man, yeah, a little bit. Some days.
So where should we start? Here's a funny meme to start on, I guess. The internet's personal lol cow. You could guess who that is because there's probably many in your mind for who fits that role, but this time it's Boogie 2988.
Oh yes, let's go. Yep, I would have guessed that. I'm taking credit for it anyway.
So Boogie has been into some shit, I guess, lately. Do you remember? So in the doc that we watched, the one where he sold his soul and embarrassed himself for the rest of eternity, essentially. In that doc, do you remember when there was a point that a shaman had tried to enlighten Boogie? Okay, that he experienced a trip on shrooms. They kind of sat together and had their little talk and discussion in the documentary. Do you remember this part, Kev?
Yeah, I remember the shaman.
So the shaman, I think, has been scorned here. Boogie and the shaman don't seem to be doing very well. Let me show you this. Okay.
Well, in my opinion, he's probably a shit shaman. Either that, I mean, at very high odds that Boogie just took none of the advice, but I have not seen good results, Danny. So
he's a Arkansas 10, but he's like an Ohio 3 on the shaman scale. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I thought did Boogie ever get? I thought he only got Arkansas 8s.
Oh, you good point. So he's an Arkansas 8 and Ohio 3,
which doesn't actually register anywhere else except I think maybe Mississippi. The rest of us don't have a scale for that.
But anyways, yes, Boogie into some shit with the shaman. So Boogie says, "Oh my God, the medicine man who I worked with in a documentary came to my house and spray painted thief on my house as well as pedophile." Now, the funny thing is that the guy spelled thief on Boogie's garage door here, and he still couldn't spell it right in the tweet. I mean, come on, Boogie. It's not that hard. It's right here. It's real big, too, so you can see it.
Oh, well, as long as you don't spell check the other one, though, right? Nobody wins this spelling bee, by the way. Spoiler alert.
Is this one spelled right? I can't really tell. Pedfile.
Did he do is like the D and the O? Is it supposed to be the same? He's like, it's a 2 for 1. This. Wow.
He must have been tripping on shrooms when he came and did this.
I have a theory.
Okay.
Boogie did this himself, right?
That's why he can't spell.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. He's the one who did this. He did this to himself. It's like an Amber Heard situation, I think. Taking this.
But yeah, got them on the garage doors. And if you go further here, got the roommate with spray paint too on the car. Interesting. That sucks. Almost worse. That's bad. That sucks.
Yep. This is definitely Boogie's doing.
Dude, I didn't tell you about my weekend. I got vandalized.
Oh shit! Did your roommate do it to kick you out so you would leave?
Well, I've been having the thing is my local dealer,
Oh.
the local shaman has been taking out his anger on me. So he decided to, yesterday I had a nephew's birthday party that we went to. And I don't know if it was while we were gone there or last night while we were sleeping, whatever. I wake up and notice it seems like something's going on with my car. Okay. And I was like, what the hell? It seems why does it look so weird out there? I go out there and somebody had fucking ripped off basically the handle of my car.
The driver's side?
Yeah. Seemed like they were trying to get in, dude. Now I didn't catch them in the act. I thought for a second that I was gonna like come on and make a dramatic like I told some people earlier that I caught children breaking into my car and I chased them off like an old grandpa.
In your robe?
In my robe, yes. I couldn't decide on what story I wanted to go with. So it actually none of that happened. Okay. No. I didn't chase any children. I didn't fight off a homeless crackhead, whatever. I fucking look outside and lo and behold, the handle is ripped off my car door.
You got bottle kids in your neighborhood, man?
I mean, I think that's what they're trying to fucking bust in to because there are kids in the neighborhood playing basketball and stuff, carrying on out there. I hear them sometimes. So I think that some kids are trying to take my car for a joyride and they just didn't know how to, because they fucked up the keyhole. Like you can see where they ripped off the thing and then like shoved something in my keyhole and like fished it around. And now it's just absolutely fucked. So, I mean, I feel Boogie's pain here because I've been vandalized myself.
What'd you have in that car, man? They're really trying to get in. They did not want to take no for an answer.
Well, funny enough, I did have something in the car. Noticeable, too. Yeah, I should. Thank you, Arles. Now, I moved my car into the driveway, and now the kids are going to be like, that fucker. Let's leave a flaming bag of shit on his porch this next time.
He called the shit poop.
I'll let that stuff burn. I don't care. It'll burn away, right? It won't even smell anymore.
Yeah, that's how that works. That's actually why they leave matches in public bathrooms, Danny.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys try that at home. Don't do that.
But yeah, no, I had so we do some deliveries in my day job. And we put product in these big plastic totes. Now, like I said, I'm never going to reveal what I actually do on air, so people can speculate all they want. But we create product and put them in a tote, and then in these totes we deliver. Okay, we deliver those to different businesses, and they will cycle out the totes when we do this. So like I'll deliver.
You're a milkman, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, you got me.
My bad, dude. My bad, dude.
But we'll cycle them out. So I constantly have like these big plastic totes in my back seat. These fucking kids, dude. They're like, we got to get one of those fucking plastic totes. What? We got to get one of those. Those look so cool in his fucking car. We can carry all kinds of things in that.
Yeah, they need them for their records,
I guess.
You gotta play some vinyl. Can't just have them laying all over the place.
So fuck the kids, okay? That's what we're saying. Fuck them kids, and fuck the neighborhood shaman. Whatever. The medicine man's after Boogie.
I have the worst shaman. Or at least I thought I did. Now I think Boogie might have the worst shaman. So. Shout out to my guy.
Shout out to your guy. So there's a little bit of that, and then the funny thing is that there's a commentary dude. I think he hangs out in like Badwick. Shouts out to Badwick in chat. I'm pretty sure this guy hangs out in Badwick server. I've seen him around the small commentary community stuff, but this guy, Lunar Parks, I haven't had a chance to watch this yet, but I did want to shout it out. Lunar Parks, only 57 subscribers, but he's got 1.2K views on this. So
Yo,
killing it on
let's
this.
go, Lunar Parks. I think I haven't pre-watched this, so if they say some horrible things, I denounce my previous endorsement. Easy for me to say, pal.
But there is this video if you want to go check it out. Lunar Parks on YouTube. He interviewed Boogie Shaman. So that's kind of a get, I guess. He's just like, who thinks of that?
Should we put that on the calendar?
The shaman guy.
Boogie Shaman?
Yeah.
You do not know the amount of research I will do for that interview.
Yeah, you got to come prepared, like come live prepared. Like
keep using that. We've been using that word a lot today.
Come?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Everybody comes.
V-Dub caught it earlier too. He was like, you're gonna what next Tuesday?
Are you guys?
There we go. Look at this.
Are the minds in the gutter tonight? I can't say come. Okay. Damn. Come. I thought come was the most basic word. Is this the come episode? Slug. You're telling me Slug called Lunar Parks a pedo already? The guy it's like his first big video. He's already a pedo?
Yeah, he probably. Yeah, of course he did. As soon as he's got proof. I think it was what his sister has DMs or something. Isn't that usually the go-to?
Oh, right. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I started to think about it and I was like, why would Boogie Shaman come after him? Was it really the shaman? Who knows? We ever really know? I don't think so. But I will say, when you're hosting people like this at your house, Boogie, you're very likely, I think, to get vandalized. Now, interesting that they put pedphile on there, and then you decided to invite over one of the most well-known pedophiles I can think of right now on YouTube. Mr. EDP445 sitting down by the fireplace enjoying some wine with Boogie 2988 here. What do you think, Kev?
Yeah, there are a few people I think on this earth that I hate more than EDP445. This is ridiculous. We've got a Shoutout showing in the chat. But all the celebrities are here today, man. I feel blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Shou. Nice to see you.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
I mean, Shou is probably familiar with fucking EDP. I think they both he's a old school YouTuber, he's been around the block. Well, in more ways than one, but he's been around for a long time. So Shoutout maybe even familiar with this guy going way back. But yeah, dude, EDP showing up at your house. I mean, are you surprised that the shaman comes and graffitis your driveway?
What do you got to do to get a shaman to vandalize you, though? This feels very anti-shaman behavior.
I'm telling you.
I thought the shaman was the guy.
You invite a pedophile over for dinner.
This is it right here. Yeah, have him sit by the fireside too. That's a. Are you sure this isn't did Boogie do John Cena and start an OnlyFans and this is just some weird advertisement for it?
Check this out. I mean, it is definitely an advertisement because, Lol Cow and Drama Alert all are taking their taking their shots here. I just showed you Drama Alert there, which was just a little picture. But if I bring up Lol Cow here, they're also kind of leaning into it. Lol Cow Live. Same energy. You've got Boogie and EDP, and you've got Trump and Barack. I mean, okay, come on.
Man, no.
You're really going to call Trump
fucking
Boogie of all people? Come on, guys. Seriously?
Listen.
That's our one true president right here, and you're gonna compare him to this guy?
there is no way that I am gonna make any jokes about the guy who the Predator drones guy. All right. So no EDP. EDP. Barack Obama is the furthest thing ever from EDP 445. He was a great man. He was an honorable man. I think he's still alive. Don't send any Predator drones my way, please, sir. Thank you. That's all I have to say about this.
If Obama was a real and true American when he was president, he would have sent one of those Predator drones after some predators.
Hell yeah, brother. If he was a real American, like
maybe EDP himself. Fly one of those over real quick to visit EDP. Why don't you? But yeah, dude, what do you think about this? It's kind of an interesting question, like, because I see a lot of people complaining about Boogie interacting with him like this, and I see other people being like, "Oh, this might be interesting." So where does Kevin land? Do you think that there's something, even though EDP is a disgusting, washed up pedophile online, do you think there's some use to some interest in like pulling him on a show and having him speak his piece or talk about, you know,
EDP,
the allegation? Yes.
Is there any value to having him on your program? No, absolutely not. No. How many times? What are you gonna do? You're gonna invite him over for cupcakes? Didn't he get caught?
I'm surprised they didn't have cupcakes in the
caught
scene.
By what? Chet Goldstein, whatever that guy calls himself these days. And wasn't he also caught by Gideon? And those are the only two. Those are just two that we know about. No, absolutely
Somehow
not.
the police haven't caught him yet, though.
Yeah, what are they doing?
We've got, you know, multiple people that have caught him, but he somehow still evades the cops. I don't know. The cupcake thing wasn't damning enough, I guess.
You got to get Mama Max on it. I think that'll solve it.
You know what I do? You know what I do like about this a lot, though. If somebody
leave us alone, Shu.
If somebody were to have somebody like EDP on their show, I guess it would have to be Lil Cow and Boogie and yada yada, because like nobody else is gonna do it. They're the only ones who would dare to go there. I mean, Keemstar's really scraping the bottom of the barrel for like, who can we get to come on the show? Today it's Alex Stein or whatever is their guest. And next episode it's EDP.
God damn. Yeah, that's awful. Appreciate you, Def.
Thanks, Def. Nice to see you.
No, the only reason you should have those two in a room is something that I cannot say on this type of. I'm not going to say that. You know, it's very mean. All right.
Put those two in a room, and then you get Obama to send.
You have them boxed, okay? That's what you get. Hey, there you go. Danny said it. I didn't say it. Danny said it. Yes, I win.
Oh, goodness gracious. I also saw a lot of Boogie memes with the gun at the front door being like, how dare you write on my fucking garage door. Oh, goodness gracious. So there's your Boogie update, guys. Good to see he's out here doing the Lord's work. Oh, goodness. Speaking of the Lord themselves, I think they go by, you gotta bear with me here, help me a little bit. Jesus Christ Weston
Chandler Sonichu Prime, I think. Yeah.
So Chris Chan is in the news. How do I call it? We'll be right with you, drama alert.
I'm pressing X to doubt. Is that the real drama alert?
Yeah, just like it's the real Deaf Noodles and Jet.
Man, I really
don't have anything better to do tonight. Oh, goodness gracious. So
why am I constantly getting hate?
Why?
I don't know. It's just the first Keemstar quote I could think of.
Just take a couple sips of beer, Kevin. You'll feel better again. That's my favorite Keemstar quote. Can we get that somewhere? Yeah, drama alert. You got that Keemstar quote? He says, if you're depressed, just take a couple sips of beer. You'll be all right.
Sounds like my grandpa, man.
That is pretty old school, isn't it? So I saw this video today because Danny Brown himself, one of my favorite rappers out there. Shouts out to Danny Brown. Maybe we can have him on the show sometime. He has a podcast.
Hey, I mean, we're not quite up to Sonichu Prime level, but
yeah, right. So Danny Brown himself shared this, and I was like, "What world am I living in? I don't know what's going on. The universe." I think you're right. Whatever. What was it that you said about like what's going on lately?
Oh, that we're in purgatory. We all unfortunately think back to a time in your life when you nearly missed an accident, or you had a near-death experience. If we all have had one, we might all actually just be dead trying to get out of hell together. And this, I think, is evidence of that, you guys.
This might be evidence of that because I was seriously like, how does this happen? In what world do we have Chris Chan watching videos about Transformers, like toys, on stream, and then somehow runs into a Danny Brown clip here? Check this out. Look, you can even see up top, Danny_Brown, $3.
Let's go.
So he's clearly in on the meme. Danny Brown knows who Chris Chan is, which is just wild.
I want to get on one of these Chris Chan streams. This is what we got to do. Watching people build Transformers. I've seen worse content.
It is interesting. It is interesting to watch with your crowd. Transformers. So here we go.
Half of the earth.
Oh.
Sleep with pictures of porn hoes on my wall. Yeah, bitch, I'm trying to fuck all y'all. And the laws of attraction say, bitch, and that you'll see it. So I'm trying to close my eyes to see you screaming. Back and forth of semen in front of demon with no clue. Yeah.
And every individual that has obsession with porn and everything to the point where they still haven't found their ideal partner just yet, I feel really, 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 really sorry for them. Half.
So it's interesting what Chris Chan even gleans from the song. Like, that's what he took from it. He's like, I feel bad for those people that never get with anybody. Like,
is this? Oh my god! What is going on? Is that true? Is what chat's saying about Transformers true? That is insane.
With Slug?
Well. Yeah.
Pull that up again. Both Slug and Chris Chan stream Transformers toys. What do you think the connection there is? Do you think it's the?
I don't want to say. I don't want to do that. That's not very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we could speculate a lot of reasons why they both would do that. Interesting how their brains work. I will say that.
Well, I can't knock them being on the walls because we are in the presence of a Funko bro. So it could be. I'm okay.
I'm reformed.
You're reformed. I've got a couple back there. I understand putting some shit on your shelves behind you or whatever for a little bit of the ambiance or whatever the correct word would be. I'm very slow today, but I don't know about actually watching action figure reviews. I think I might be a little old for that, Danny.
Interesting. I just like to watch those. It was a phenomenon years ago. I don't know if it still is, but yeah, these connections. You guys can speculate in chat the connections that are between Slug and Chris Chan, but years ago, unboxing was really huge. And you had people like iDubbbz who were like unboxing fan mail, which is like boxes of shit he got sent. But a lot of people unboxed toys, and like kids would watch just some other kid open up a toy and play with it on video. So strange. Like, that's that whole, I can't think of the big Ryan's Toy Reviews or whatever, who now has like toys in store. This YouTuber kid has toys in store, his own toys. But that's how this fucker started on YouTube. His parents are like, get out there and start opening up shit on video and we'll be famous someday. And lo and behold, he's like,
and now he's a toy maker. It's kind of like Willy Wonka a little bit.
It is a little like
exactly,
Willy
but
Wonka.
it's kind of like it.
You know, good. I like where your head's at, Kevin. It is a little like Willy Wonka. And you know what else is a little like Willy Wonka? This next story we're about to get into. It's
Not
a
my
little
jelly beans.
It's a little like Willy Wonka because it's not exactly Willy Wonka, right?
It's more like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but like the first draft before it got published.
So I love that Kevin brings it up here. Willy Wonka, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if you're familiar. Beloved movie, beloved, I guess, franchise at this point. There's tons of them, right? There's multiple movies.
I don't know that they're all beloved, but yeah, at least one of them's beloved.
One of them.
I think some people like the Johnny Depp one. It's closer to the book, but I mean, you know, no one's gonna be Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka, especially not this dude we're gonna see, or Timothee Chalamet.
Timothee Chalamet. Are you have you watched Dune yet?
No spoilers. Sons of bitches.
Fuck,
No.
I should have brought it up. You're fucked, Kevin. Don't look at chat for the rest of the day.
I didn't have time this weekend, so you know, gonna call in sick from work tomorrow and go watch it.
That's
Make
next
sure
week's.
I take home a couple of those popcorn buckets. Unrelated. But
Well, that's what I was about to say. That's next week's Chris Chan video. He gets stuck inside of a Dune popcorn bucket.
what the fuck? It's been a book for. Well, I know. I guess that's true. Yeah. I guess. I do kind of know where it's going. At VDub, I would. I enjoyed it.
But anyways, not Dune. Not that Timothee Chalamet, but Wonka, okay? We're in Wonka. We're in Charlie's Chocolate Factory, okay?
Whoa.
And over the past week, the story has developed. There was a Willy Wonka exhibit that's went viral here. If
Very
we check
generous.
this, yeah, immersive experience, they say, okay? It says a Willy Wonka immersive experience that promised to transport fans into a magical realm left kids in tears. The event turned out to be such a letdown that customers called the police and compared the attraction to a meth lab. Interesting.
Well, I would say this marketing team and I have different definitions of the word immersive.
But not of meth lab, though. You'll agree
But
with
yeah,
that.
we're on the same page about meth lab, and some of these other photos will shed some light on that very soon.
Which honestly, if you look at just this, I mean, I can see how you're not. I mean, immersive is a bad word for this, but it doesn't even look that. I mean, it looks like questionable, but not that bad at this point. But as we go through these pictures here,
Yeah, that's that was
I mean,
as good as it was gonna get.
this is like the Clout route set.
Yeah,
they got their artist to fucking do a tapestry and hung it up on the wall. I mean, that's like AI generated too.
that looks like that's bad. I think you can order those off Amazon. I think for like $10.
Wow. You know what's a good business? This just struck me.
Plus, that's
right now.
Candyland, motherfucker. What are we doing here? Come on.
This just struck me just now, dude. I bet somebody could get away with like doing a bunch of bullshit ass AI generated images and then printing them out on things and selling them as like art on an Amazon or something and get away with it. As long as the AI art looked good enough, they could just like spit one out and send it in and do it.
Or they just travel
this.
the music festival circuit and just sell their
Sell
AI
blankets.
art to a bunch of fucking jazzed up 20-somethings, as we'll say. He'd be like, "Oh, this art looks so great, brother." Yeah.
Those dudes that like sell the blankets or whatever in parking lots and stuff out of their van.
I've never been to a music festival like that, Danny, but that sounds fun too.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Those guys need to get some AI prints going on. I mean, you could have fucking Willy Wonka AI print right here and sell that for like $50. Some sucker.
I was gonna say, to the folks that you could have sold that to all the folks that went to this thing.
Exactly. Well,
Poor
you know,
bastards.
if people will pay for this event, then I think we can get away with selling our AI, blankets.
No. Hey, hang on. We've got to expose more grifters before we can start grifting, Danny. It's a long con. All right, we gotta save that talk for the Patreon. All right.
Well, it's the same thing I always do. It's like we'll start grifting, and then when people start calling us out for it, I'll be like, "Yeah, guys, this is just a bit. It's part of the show, you know. Don't you get it?"
Gotcha.
Oh goodness gracious! So here is a is this supposed to be
Meth lab.
Oompa Loompa, huh? An Oompa Loompa.
No, that's Jesse Pinkman.
That's Jesse Pinkman. Here, let me show you. Bitch. Honestly, I think you might have made this edit for us on the show, but or maybe not. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you made it or not, but I've seen a lot of people making these same fucking edits.
How good is it? I might take credit.
I've seen a lot of people make this edit and variations right here.
No, I can't take credit for this, but it is brilliant. Yes.
Notice I wore my Willy Wonka jacket today, by the way. I dressed for the occasion.
Oh my God, that is fantastic.
That is.
Did you see that this poor woman who got memed to death made a video afterward talking about how a lot of the actors who were hired were just as surprised when they showed up for work at the state of the place?
I mean, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah, her whole version was just that they were trying to do their best for the kids. But I think we'll have some clips at some point, or at least one of those tweets. I think there are clips of her. I will say that, so you can judge for yourself. Because I don't know, I'm tempted to press X to doubt on some of her story, but I do feel bad for anybody who thought they were just showing up to play an Oompa Loompa and walked into that fucking warehouse. It would have been terrifying.
Here, let me find. We were talking about the woman specifically. I mean, we saw that picture, and then somebody else got like a different view of like the experience at a different part of the day. And it looks almost night and day. You know, that picture of her just sitting there like at a meth lab. And then these pictures, check these out.
But
the hero we need but don't deserve. So, I mean, they still kind of look meth labby, but you can see here that she's
giving it her all, man.
She's an angel. Look. Posing up with the kids, peace signs, exactly what the kids want. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Helping out more kids, showing them the science. I mean, like, I don't know how this is.
Poor girl had to ration out the chocolate and the candies. There's another video of this too, where she's got like a bag of, and she's got to carefully put like one or two little chiclets in each kid's hand because they're on a budget here. They can't afford to actually give anyone candy at this immersive Willy Wonka exhibit.
I mean, what the fuck? Why would they? Were there ever?
She's giving blue Pop Rocks. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Were there ever any sets in Willy Wonka that look like chemistry sets?
Maybe the bubble stuff. You know, when you
okay.
I can't remember when they drank I can't remember what it was called when they start to float. You know.
Yeah. The carbonated
a little bit of the bubbly.
Huh.
Look at this. This looks
illegal.
Normal. Yeah. Nothing troubling about this picture.
No, not at all. But you got to hand it to the poor lady, you know, from that first picture. Yeah, actually I found thank you, Kanga, for reminding me. I found another character from one of these on YouTube, and they came out with a video today, and I have to show you this. It's breaking news, honestly.
Ooh, sound for that.
Breaking news.
There it is.
Let me show you this. So one of the other characters from this Willy Wonka exhibit, they came out and actually made a YouTube video expressing like their concerns and just how she is devastated by the shape of the exhibit they did. And I think she's actually giving up now. Here, let me show you. You've got Keffels right here. I can't do this anymore. She can no longer torture the children and charge $44 for entry into this Willy Wonka exhibit. She's giving it up. Can't do it anymore. She's very sorry. I mean, we're kidding, obviously, and sorry to interrupt the Willy Wonka exclusive story here, but Keffels did just drop a video not too long ago where she was saying she can't do this anymore. She's done live streaming. So that's actually what Kanga is talking about. How she gave up live streaming, and I watched like 5 minutes of the video, and I thought first I was like, oh God, please don't try to make me feel sorry for you. I'm out of here. I'm not listening anymore.
What? She would do that. That's not
But my
her MO.
my initial reaction from seeing her was like, whoa, dude, no wonder you haven't been on camera because you are looking hit.
Ooh,
She's looking
that's so cold,
hit, dude.
Oh,
Holy shit, though.
only mistake.
I was like,
disagrees
damn.
with you.
Only mistakes thinks it's a good look right there, huh?
No.
Interesting. Here, I got Critical Shogun with just a screenshot there. I can't do it. I mean, it looks like.
What does he say? Smoking that pack.
Here, oh, look at this, dude. Right in the comments. Tipster Live comments on it and says, I'm genuinely so sorry you've had to endure so much. As your friend, all I want for you more than anything is for you to be happy. I hope you can find whatever it is that brings you joy. I'm here to support you no matter how hard it gets. Please take care of yourself. I'm
Crazy.
here if you need me.
I don't know if it gets very hard for and never mind. Tipster and only mistakes are going to be fighting over Keffels, it looks like.
Yeah,
Homie is in the friend zone, and he
my
is
God.
he's trying to be that white knight. He's trying to be that shoulder to cry on. And I'm not gonna tell you guys where I think what else he'd like to be resting on his shoulder later on, but I think he can put that picture together.
Does Keffels have balls to put on somebody's shoulder?
Oh, that's not where I was. I mean, that's an interesting. Actually, no, please don't. I don't want that.
That's usually the move, you know. You like
Oh, are
drop your ball. Like you never saw anybody do that in high school.
No,
The the football players would always tell me this story about how one of their this was in high school. One of their coaches was pretty simple. I mean, it's probably from like slamming his head into another guy's body at full speed like a bunch of times. So one of their coaches was pretty simple, and they had to like watch tape or something for the game that was coming up. So they're all like sitting in an office watching the film. And one of the guys takes the liberty to entertain the team when the simple coach falls asleep on the job. They got tons of pictures of his little Squidward sitting on top of this guy's fucking shoulders on each side.
That's a crime, right? I think
Maybe
that's a crime.
Hey, I didn't do it.
Statute of limitations might be up for you, but I'm pretty sure that you could get arrested for that. I think. Well, not you, Danny, but whoever it was that did that.
I would never.
Called teabagging back in my day. Now it's called SA, I believe.
Yeah, remember when teabagging was a thing you could do?
He said longingly.
Back in my day. Oh goodness, but anyways, fuck Tipster and Keffels, whatever. She's coping. Who cares? Here's one of the ads for our Willy Wonka exhibit. I mean, if I've ever seen an AI image.
What is catagatting?
Catagatting, live
catgating,
Carchy tons. X-Arse, Dre, lollipops, and a pasadise of sweet teats.
Oh my God. Yeah, if you guys teabag, make sure you add Halo into it. All right. Make sure if you search that, Carla, do not search that on Google without putting Halo in there.
Yeah, you might not get something you want to see.
Or you're gonna have to reset your browser history.
Think about it. It's not that hard. You don't have to Google search it. Think about it, okay? The action of like dunking your tea bag into your water for your tea, you know? Imagine that, except it's my nutsack on somebody's chin.
Oh, he did the whole thing. Oh, and I'm over here dying at a pasadise of sweet teats on the bottom of this banner. Gonna use that one later.
I need some sweet teats. I got some sweet teats for him. But isn't it funny now how you can kind of, we were all worried about the phenomenon of these AI art shit taking over. So, you know, because it's been so popular now and everything. You'll never know. You can kind of spot an AI image, can't you? I feel like it's so easy to spot a fake AI image.
For now, it seems to be. You look at the fingers, you look at the lighting, some of the shadows at times. It seems pretty easy most of the time. And anytime there's words involved, like in churning entertainment.
Or when I make a shoe nice thing, and then he's like, "Yeah, thanks for the video, but you spelled my name wrong." I was like, "It wasn't me. It was the fucking AI, dude. It adds another E in there. I don't know why."
Got to get that healing tool out there, man. Do a little post edit.
Well, yeah, okay.
Well, you know,
for shoe nice, I guess
well,
I should. That's royalty. That's internet royalty. I should.
It's for the people, you know, for the Clout crew. Actually, I think they probably preferred it misspelled, if I'm being honest. Funnier that way, but
well, easier to make fun of me for it. So yes, they do. They do.
Well, that's part of the show. That's what's so much fun about it. You know, you can make fun of us while we're making fun of other people. It's great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to tell them; they know. I'm
just trying to get our comment count up, Danny.
Okay. Wait. I like that.
Oops, I was supposed to type that in the private chat. Sorry.
So yeah, there was a clip that we didn't see. The clips are kind of funny of this. So in the in this Willy Wonka experience, they decided to have let's just show you, and I won't even try to describe what this is because I'm not really sure what they were thinking on this one, but you tell me, Kevin.
What is that? It's the endo.
It's the what? What does he say?
It's the enda or something, or the unknown. It's the unknown.
It's the unknown.
Is this like a Willy Wonka meets the Crow situation?
Right? Yeah, it's scarier than I thought. I don't remember Willy Wonka being
the unknown.
That's scary.
My God, dude. That's Slugworth. That's the guy that tries to steal the everlasting gobstopper, actually. But funny story. Spoiler alert. He actually works for Willy Wonka the whole time. It's pretty nuts.
I've got another clip here. This is a longer clip of our experience with the unknown. Somehow, Willy Wonka himself here, which looks nothing like Willy Wonka, gets overshadowed in this whole experience.
He bought a random like circus ringmaster. He's got a ringmaster's unit on right now. It's not even Willy Wonka.
Has Willy Wonka ever had facial hair in any iteration?
That's a Barnum and Bailey knockoff. He's also never not been in a purple coat. That thing's, I mean, am I colorblind?
Even I got one, bro.
Danny's is more purple than that.
Wow. Shit. Let's watch some of this.
As the suit flavor scary face. Oh my God. Stare the great unknown. Wonderful. I love
What's the point of that? I mean, this is just great right here. Look at all.
I'm not joking.
You can kind of take it all in there, as you saw a little circle around the whole exhibit.
I love the divider right there. Something's covered up.
I mean, seriously, their budget's pretty similar to ours, I feel like.
Yeah, no shit, dude. This is
we
could probably, if you withdrew from the Patreon today, I think we could reimagine this. Like, we could probably reproduce this here in a barn somewhere.
You're not wrong.
Meth at all.
Honestly, better. Because I know meth addicts, I know meth dealers, you know. We could have an authentic experience.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I think that we should do our own variation on it, though. We should do like you saw that you made that edit or whatever of Breaking Bad, dude. Why can't I think of his name? Walter White
Eisenberg. Yeah. Willy White.
Heisenberg's in there. We need to do Willy White. Yeah, we need to do Willy Wonka meets Breaking Bad, Crystal Blue Persuasion. Let's do it.
My
It'll-
baby blue.
It'll just be a big lab that you can tour, of a big meth lab that you can tour, and instead of like walking you to each location, we just have like a lazy river that goes through the center of it all. I'm sure that's up to code.
Yeah, I'm down for this. This will be great. We'll have speakers. We'll just yell "science, bitch" every once in a while. We'll have a giant magnet set up. You know, you can tip your truck over with a giant magnet.
we need a song though. It's like, come with me and you'll see a world of
No, you should stick with it. The pure imagination thing would probably
methy imagination.
work.
Oh,
We'll work
goodness.
on it. We'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get ChatGPT to write that.
Yeah. Hey, Joshua, put men in chat. We need your help on a AI generated Willy Wonka song. Willy Wonka X Breaking Bad song. Get on it.
Oh no, sing the boat song. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll have my my AI work on it. Right now, they're working on some legal documents for me. So once they're done with that,
Our executive producer is still working on an apology for me after what I said about Harvey Weinstein last week. I haven't got that one. That one hasn't hit my desk yet.
Doesn't it look like the return of?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that was like one of those. Here, let me see if I can Google that and find like a good picture of return. Is it Return to Oz? Yeah. Return to Oz images here.
Ooh.
I mean, pretty cursed as well, but even Return to Oz has a bit more sophistication to it than this fucking meth lab that they got going on. But I mean,
what the hell? I don't know. Did I ever see this? What is
you
this?
can see some of these fucking crazy images here.
What?
What you don't remember
Scarecrow is on meth.
You don't remember the Scarecrow looking like that? Big pumpkin head?
It's like the Nightmare Before Oz, dude. What is this?
So yeah, I mean, it is kind of like that. Let's see. What else do I got here? V-Dub shared us a nice little meme that I wanted to put up, and I've got a quote. Listen to this from one of the parents, okay? After touring that exhibit, a parent dropped one of these hot quotes. Disorganized mini maze of randomly placed oversized props, a lackluster candy station that dispersed one jelly bean per child,
Knew it.
and a terrifying chrome masked monster that scared many kids to tears. So that was what I was.
First of all, those masks are 99 cents at Party City. That was not chrome. All right.
I was upset about the one jelly bean thing, though. I thought, you can't have a bag of jelly beans.
Yeah, you think
One
you're the
jelly
only
bean?
guy that gets sick when he doesn't get his jelly beans?
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, yeah, Kevin's been quite upset about this jelly bean situation lately, actually.
Yeah.
If I had to be honest with you guys, I
fucking hate podcasts.
I even had to tweet something about it today. How much Kevin gets upset about these jelly beans.
What are you doing, Jeff?
Fucking nothing, man. It's I'm eating jelly beans.
Oh, I love jelly beans. Can I please?
No, you can't have any fucking jelly beans. Your mom, you think you're the only one that gets sick when he doesn't have his jelly beans?
What are you doing, Jeff?
I mean,
Ooh.
the funny thing about this clip is that I think this is actually how this would happen if like this went down. Be like, Kevin, can I have some jelly beans? I can't fucking have any jelly beans.
That's exactly how I respond. Yeah. And when I come down from my sugar rush, I'll be like, hey, man, sorry, I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. But in my defense, you did reach for my jelly beans before you even asked for one. So, I was a little on edge. I'm like Gollum when it comes to my jelly beans. Okay, you cannot take my precious from me, or I will snarl at you and try to throw you into a volcano.
Yeah, I mean, understandable.
Yeah, that's reasonable, I think.
V-Dub sent me this. It says The Simpsons did it again. Okay, and if we look at some of these pictures, you've got these various screenshots from The Simpsons, and then you've got reality here. One of the pictures we didn't see was the beverage table there.
Yeah. Oh my. Is that just water? Oh man. No, I would no way anyone that I care about is taking one of those cups off that table and drinking out of it.
Well,
Do you see this amazing Mona Lisa painting down there in the comments, by the way? Look at that. Was that AI generated?
That is authentic art there, people. Okay, that's the real deal.
That is amazing. Oh, Danny, is that true? Do you eat black licorice too, you freak?
The black jelly beans are the worst. I've said this, okay? Purple and black are the worst jelly beans. I don't know what purple is, but it also doesn't taste good, okay? And black licorice is fucking... If we were in purgatory right now, we'd be eating black jelly beans, is all I got to say. So I know whether we're not, only because we'd be eating black jelly beans in purgatory. What, you're a fan? Black jelly beans?
Oh no, I hate black jelly beans, but I'm throwing an X to doubt that we're not in purgatory. And I was also throwing an X to doubt on Harry Potter being Star Wars rewritten. I mean, it might be. It might be that it's kind of like that Joseph Campbell, like Hero with 1,000 Faces thing, maybe. There's only so many stories, so it might be something to this.
I'm trying to think that through.
Oh, see, and then
Harry Potter
V-Dub,
is just Star Wars.
We said the same thing, basically. Nice.
Interesting. You guys are on the same page there. I don't know about that. Harry Potter is just Star Wars. So who's Harry's sister that he makes out with? X the doubt was right.
Was Voldemort? Voldemort's not his father, right? I got to go back and reread this.
All right. See, we're already holes in it.
I'm just mad because that Hogwarts Legacy game was fucking ass, and I played it for like 3 hours and wish I had bought a hard copy so I could at least get 15 cents back. But no, I had to buy a digital one, so I'm just left with nothing but despair.
That's what you get for buying digitally, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
No, one day I just won't have any video games anymore because all I've done is buy digitally, and they're just gonna pull that plug eventually.
And then they're like, it sucks to be you, man. Didn't Funimation just do that? Someone did that.
That's kind of an interesting story. So,
oh, your animes, dude.
What you're talking about?
And they trashed all your animes.
No, essentially what that situation was like Funimation was its own streaming platform, and then Crunchyroll is different. And now Crunchyroll is like the monopoly there. They're just buying up all the competition, and now they're like the only one that streams anime now.
Someone had told me that previous downloads weren't going to cross over or something. And
yeah.
People were upset that they were losing things that they had purchased.
I forgot. So, that's what you meant then. Yeah. Specifically, if you bought content on Funimation, then when you're like, because a lot of your stuff transfers. So like your lists and your like favorites and stuff will transfer to Crunchyroll and like all your personalized shit. But yeah, if you bought anything, fuck you, baby.
Yep. Yeah, Google. Same thing happened with that wonderful Stadia I was gifted. Right now, it's just a paperweight, and it's over here on the shelf. I got my little tomb, my little Stadia tomb.
I can't believe you got a Stadia.
It was a gift, dude. It was a gift.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I got to play like an hour and a half of Cyberpunk before they shut their servers down.
Oh, what a great gift! You could re-gift it.
Well, I hear you can use them for just as controllers if you play PC games. So maybe I'll just pull out of the box one day.
Maybe you should.
I'm waiting. I think they might come back, Danny. That's what I'm thinking. Google. It might make a comeback in a few years, and then won't I look smart?
Yeah. Yeah, you will look smart. That'll be that's some 3D chess right there. That's some fucking
galaxy brain.
Exactly. So we're about an hour in. So this is the point of the show where I'll tell you, go on the video that you're watching right now. Look underneath, and there is a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Don't click the down. Click the up. That one's good. It's the like button. Okay, hit that. There's also a subscribe button somewhere in there, and if it doesn't say subscribed with a D on the end, make sure you have some of that D. If it's not subscribed with a D, then get yourself some D and click that subscribe button. Does that work?
Yeah, that's above board. Absolutely.
And then obviously this is the shout out. So please leave us some comments in the chat here. We love everything you're saying. Appreciate you. We love the chat on Sundays. Also want to shout out our producers this week. We've added one to the list. Shouts out to Pest, Terrar, Kinda Cool Greg, Only Mistakes, Carla, and it's about fucking time. I mean, how long have we had a fucking soundbite even?
You're right, Parking Tigers. You're absolutely right. Glad you have a blue check mark too, dumbass. Paying for Twitter, you fucking
Patron.
moron.
Not a moron, but definitely a patron. Thank you, Parking Tigers. You're new to the list. Patreon.com/thecloutroute, guys. Check it out. You can sub for free. Doesn't even cost any money. Or you can throw $1 or $5 if you want. You'll see some exclusive and early content over there on Patreon. Thank you, everybody, for sharing links. Discord link also in chat if you want to join and you're here and you think that sounds fun, okay? Kevin, do you have anything to tease to promote this week? What you got going on?
No, I had a busy week this last weekend, so I got to go to the NFL Combine for these dudes, and then we had a kickboxing tournament last night that was freaking wild. So no, man, I have gigs every Saturday through April or till the 20th of April. So yeah, I'm gonna be calling soccer or kickboxing. You know, as long as something's getting kicked, I'll be there talking you through it. All right, so be on the lookout for me calling more fights.
I think we upset Ryan in chat. It's actually Ryan that subscribed, not Parking Tigers. I'm sorry.
Oh,
we're gonna have to correct the scroll down there too. It's not supposed to be Parking Tigers. Sorry.
Oh no.
Did we dox him again?
I just do what I'm told around here. So
maybe I think when they subscribe on Patreon, it like sends me their full name. So we'll just put his full name up there next show.
No, I think that one is
middle name too.
That's
think.
a dox. So I need to edit it to say Ryan Tigers, right? That's what it needs to say.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for liking, comment, subscribing to Patreon. You guys are the best. And if you're not doing any of that shit and you're just here listening, I guess that's cool too, right? That's sweet.
Yeah, I love my lurkers. I am you in our Discord. You know, I just hop in, throw a few flame emojis, a couple of these bad boys, you know, a couple of deads. Like that one was real funny. You know, I like to support, but I'm keyboard shy in the Discord. You know, I'm much funnier in person. All right, I don't do well in Discord. So you guys think this is bad. You don't want me hanging out in Discord. But Danny will be there, and so will all the Clout crew. So make sure you hang out, and I will support you via emojis and gifts.
Hopefully Kevin doesn't get kicked again for his bad behavior in the Discord. Last week we had a little kerfuffle. He got kicked, but that's what happens when you disrespect the executive producer, I guess.
We do love the rewatch gang, by the way. Yeah, and yep. Hopefully I'm not demoted to just be, you know, first I get kicked out of the Discord, and next time I might get kicked out of the stream. I might be part of the rewatch gang soon. You know, I'll be blocked from chat. I'll be like, oh, ban the name Kev from chat.
Ryan there is right though. You had that pulled up. You don't want D-Max clicking on the stream and seeing that Parking Tigers is a producer. I mean, it doesn't even have to. We don't even have to limit it to poor D-Max. It could be practically anybody. Click on this server and see, click on this show and see Parking Tigers. They're like, nope. I already get that from the chat, and now we got him as a producer here. We're fucked, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, probably either way.
So Carla sent us a nice. I can't even joke. I was gonna say it's a nice palate cleanser, but definitely not. This is one of those ones where we're all gonna suffer here together.
Are these guys? Are they doing like a Highlander thing for executive producer? Is this what happens when I'm not paying attention to the Discord?
That's why
Like,
Poland's not
roast
around
them?
tonight. What happened to Poland? I don't know. Carla's taking
Oh
over.
my god.
Drama Alert shows this viral video shows students licking toes for a high school fundraiser. Now, honestly, I fucked up here because Drama Alert has the dumb clip. This was the first clip that I pulled when I just saw it. But then Carla, being the one sending me the clip, she says, "Oh, did you hear what they were saying though?" And I played that clip. And Drama Alert for some reason has no volume on their fucking clip. So,
well, it sounds like they might like have some general lack of understanding with technology.
they need some pointers
based on their earlier comment here. So, yeah, you know, it's hard. It's hard figuring it out, especially when you got a boomer who's your boss. You know, Keemstar couldn't figure out how to run a Discord call. Listen, I might be a lurker, but I could set up a fucking Discord call for our live stream. All right, if we were ever the Clout Route Live, the LOL Clout podcast, I would be able to set up a fucking episode on my own. But anyway, what were we talking about?
Drama. Well, we were just talking about how crappy Drama Alert was and how they don't have volume on their fucking clips, dummies. So I found a clip with the actual volume in here. Kids licking toes at school fundraiser. Now, Carla gave me some background to this. Apparently, the kids got to choose their punishment here in this whole situation. I guess that's the news going around. And they chose to lick teachers' toes. So I don't really know what the kids are into these days.
Who is going to jail? Like, so who nominated this?
Were there no adults in the room? They're like, "Oh, you want to suck our toes? Well, I guess.
I didn't know that Quentin Tarantino had started a drama-only high school.
Called, what is it? Reservoir Dogs High?
Yeah, something.
No, it's Jackie Brown. It's perfect. Jackie Brown High.
They have the Max Cherry Gymnasium. You know, yeah, that's pretty great.
So check this out and listen to some of these people.
People paid for this.
Oh yeah,
He is devouring those.
Those should be going. They should be going to prison. Oh my god! This ain't right. This ain't right.
At least they blurred the faces, I guess, because these kids will be embarrassed for the rest of their lives.
Oh well, so no, some of them it seemed like they were.
Well, yeah, they did pick it, right?
yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. My theory is just really strong today, man. If that's not something that would happen in hell, Danny, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Which is probably just true anyway.
Oh my god, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? Licking toes, man. The world has seen better days, that's for sure.
I mean, listen, I whatever you want to do to someone's toes is two consenting adults. I'm not here to kink shame you, but whatever the fuck that was is disgusting. All right.
We're all those rednecks, don't let the trans into our bathroom. Look what they're doing at school.
You know,
this has nothing to do with the trans.
Why aren't you mad about that, dude?
Kids licking the toes, dude.
You know where a foot massage goes, all right? See, it's another, goddamn, that's from a Quentin Tarantino movie too. Goddamn, he was telling us all along.
Those kids were asking after they're finished licking up those toes. They said, "You want happy ending?"
Oh no! Oh, there goes the stream, guys. I think we're cutting
abort.
Uh-oh.
Oh goodness gracious. So yeah, let's pivot here. Kevin, have you ever interviewed like post fight person, like after they jump out the ring?
Yeah, actually, the very first time, I don't do it anymore. It's actually someone else's job in our shows now. But when I first started, that was what we would do. We'd bring them to the commentary table, and I'd actually have to interview every fighter that had whoever won while they were setting up for the next fight, I would be interviewing the person who had just won the last match. So yeah, I've done this a few times.
So I just gotta ask, like, have you ever had somebody step out of the arena there? Why can I think of what the ring?
Yeah. Well, it's because it's a square, and then most rings are circular, so it gets confusing. Yeah.
That's where I was confused. You're right.
Mhm.
But have you ever had somebody step directly out of the ring and then like act silly, goofy because maybe their head got knocked around a little bit?
Well, honestly, in my experience, not a bunch, because normally the guys who are loopy did not win the fight because they got knocked out. So most of the guys I've talked to, guys and gals, have been pretty coherent. Now, I can't say they aren't all goofy. Some of them just have a pretty interesting personality. So I've definitely talked to some goofballs out there. But I do not think I've been forced to interview someone who was actively concussed. No, I don't think so.
This one's from VDub, and some of the people in the comments seem to be saying this guy might be a little injured after the fight here. So let's see what you have to say about this, Kevin.
Would you like to learn some Chinese? Ni hao.
What was that? Wait, what am I saying? What am I saying?
Hello.
Meow.
Meow.
I feel like I should already start. How do I say work harder, child?
Oh God.
So when I start my clothing company and I open up a couple sweatshops, how do I get to the meat and potatoes of work harder? No food for you till you finish.
Would you like to learn some Chinese?
Oh my God.
So do you think that was because his brain mush was a little mixed up there? Or
Oh no, that's just Sean Strickland, dude. No.
Okay,
he's been like that.
So this is the guy that beat up Sneeko the other week, huh?
Yeah, uh-huh. Oh
Interesting.
yeah. He's so nobody is good all the time, So good things come with the bad. You got to take it all. But no, yeah, Sean Strickland, he might actually believe it. Sometimes you see stuff and you're like, this might be kayfabe, brother. This is a gimmick.
Right.
I don't know if he really believes that, but this dude is a straight up. I mean, Danny, this dude. This dude is the guy who goes on Twitter. He makes a video while driving in his car. He's driving home from work, essentially, in his scenario. It's practice, but he's that dude driving around his car without a shirt on, making like a Twitter rant video.
A good old boy.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, we both went to high school with multiple Sean Stricklands. They just didn't punch as hard.
Couple good old boys. Yeah, no, this seems like just some homebrewed, like good old racism. This is like he was raised on this shit. He beat up a black guy, Sneeko, and now he's fucking ni hao, meow, fucking sweatshops jokes. Okay,
that was as bad as I Want to Be Ninja, dude. Like that could cause a war right there.
That's as bad as. I know, it's quiet. Oh gosh. We have an update. Here's Carla with a quote from the last story. Deer Creek School District confirms the video, saying the students volunteered in challenges to help raise money for their annual philanthropy week. Yeah, see, that was the same thing that we did. I was telling Kevin about this. Well, I didn't suck toes, but I was telling Kevin about this pre-show. Yeah. When we were in high school, the thing that they did was like, you bought, I don't know if we called them slaves, but something like that. We bought, the other people in the high school would buy seniors their senior year or whatever, and they'd purchase them for a certain amount of money, and then they would have to travel around with whoever bought them for a whole school day. Okay. So when I was a freshman, my best friend, shouts out Corn Constill, he had spiral fractured his leg skiing, fucked it up super bad. He was in a cast forever, and he was on crutches. Yeah, he was on crutches. And we bought seniors that year, and these seniors had to carry him around. with his broken cast.
They were really setting you guys up for the modern life there. They're really wow. Selling people. We did not, I was not quite that country. I mean, not by high school. That sounds like something my elementary school might have done, but no. We weren't selling people by the time I could drive.
When I was a senior, somebody bought us. It was me and two of my good friends. And the people that bought us made us dress up like women.
God, I hope there was a Liam Neeson type character to save you from that situation.
It is interesting what they let these kids get into in school. I mean, I can't believe that they were letting me trans myself as a
This is a very interesting way to tell our audience that you were sex trafficked as a minor, Danny. I was not prepared for this.
Nobody was saying anything about it back then when I'd put on the dress and the wig. Nobody said anything about it. People told me I looked pretty that day. You should have saw these open-toed shoes I was wearing. It's all making sense now, isn't it, folks?
This is going to be one of our greatest episodes ever.
Oh, I guess I was a transgender enslaved nun in a former life, so it makes sense that in high school they made me dress up like a girl and bossed me around for a whole day.
Man. Public schools, huh?
What's worse then? What do we say is worse? I mean,
what than slavery? Not a lot.
The indentured servitude or whatever. Oh, by the way,
those guys could work their way out of it eventually.
I should mention that all proceeds went to the special ed kids getting to go on a field trip. So I was
okay
for a good cause.
That there's a lesson in there somewhere, I think. But I don't know if I can figure it out.
So there you go, people. I mean,
we're getting some great life advice in the chat, by the way. I love this, guys.
You're either enslaved in high school or you're sucking on your teacher's toes. It's one or the other, folks.
Yeah, just I'm glad we're seeing these clips so I can save up more money, make sure all my kids go to private schools where I'm sure probably like a Christian or a Catholic school where I know they'll be safe.
Yeah. Huh. I won't take any issue with that.
That tracks, right? Go on.
That sounds about right, I guess. Nothing going on under those robes. All right, folks. Let's get
settle down.
Let's get into another crazy one. Okay, we were talking about me being trans in high school. Well, this actually happened for real.
That
Not
did?
me.
Oh,
not me. But it happened to someone. Okay, someone got trans in high school, and it actually became a little viral story this week. It's one of those that kind of flies under the radar, and I'm glad we have fans out there that know exactly the kind of stuff that we like to meme on the show. Shouts out to Carla. She did some extensive research here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the story of the band Lorona. Okay. Lorona. That's with 2 L's. Lorona is this band from Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. And their little story has been going viral, and Carla's been doing some research for us because it happens that one of the band members was a jealous lover. There's kind of a love triangle of sorts, okay, going on in this band.
Oh, a little Fleetwood Mac situation, or
yeah, okay. Maybe something like that. Let me pull up this guy's Instagram here, and I'll let you in on a little picture of 2 of the folks. Okay, so if we go here, this is a picture of what the bandmate. Okay, 6. So 6 happens to be the victim in this story. Okay, and then this is his girlfriend here with him, Caroline, my sweet, beautiful Caroline. He says, okay.
Ba, ba, ba.
So 6 and Caroline are in a band, or 6 is in a band. Caroline is his girlfriend. Sorry. And in this band, there is a lead singer named Diego. Now, you know, lead singers.
Oh, that sounds like a pretty Rico Suave, Mr. Steal Your Girl type of name, Danny.
Well, Mr. Steal Your Girl is definitely it. That's what he's trying to do. Diego, the lead singer, okay, he had some issues. He wanted Caroline for himself. So he thought up this great plan, Kevin. And let me tell you about this plan. Diego, the lead singer of the band, thought that Caroline would be whisked away with his manliness if he decided to alter our friend Six's pre-workout beverage a little bit. What I mean by this, and I've been kind of dancing around the punchline here, but in Lorona, Diego, the lead singer, had been feeding his bandmate Six pre-workouts before their workout, and they happened to have a little bit of that Keffel sauce in there. A little bit of that estrogen. Okay. So old boy Diego thought that Caroline would think he is the most manly man ever if, compared to her current boyfriend, you know, he's just chiseled beefcake, and the boyfriend starts getting tits and starts crying too much.
Wow. What a loser.
Pretty epic.
What's this guy's name? Diego?
Diego. Now, I don't have any of their like full names, obviously, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, Diego is the lead singer, the poisoner himself.
Dirty bastard, Diego. I mean, you can't win fair and square, so you got to cheat. But also, don't let other people pour your pre-workout, I guess, which I just never would. Well, you want to know exactly. I don't know. That's being very flippant with your own pre-workout, to be honest. I don't usually have anybody that's not a bartender pour me a drink, so I don't understand why. And I'm going to be honest with all of you. If all of a sudden every Tuesday, Danny was like, Kevin, I'm going to make you a hot chocolate or a pre-show coffee. And every single time he was very insistent, like, no, let me make it. And I'm like, oh, no, it's good, man. I got it this time. He's like, no, it's fine. No, I insist. I must make this for you. Let me do it. I'd back the fuck up. I'd be like, you know, I'm not drinking your pre-workout anymore, Danny. What are you doing? What are you putting in here?
You know, like, well,
loser, Diego.
And I'll read a quote from this Six guy, but it's just fucking, I mean, what ends up happening is that Diego gets in a drunken stupor at one point and then says a little too much. And these guys actually figured out what was going on. That's how he found out. Like, the Six guy was having health complications and everything like that, but had no idea what was going on. So it was like,
Jesus Christ,
just a thing that they were dealing with. Meanwhile, they were chugging down fucking estrogen with their pre-workout every week. Or every week might be light. It might be more than that. And it was for 6 months, you know.
This is where they should bring that bully beatdown show back. And Diego should have to go 3 minutes with Sean Strickland in MMA, you know. But only this time Sean punches the whole time instead of waiting for the last minute. That's what I would want to see.
Let me bring up some of these messages here. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see that too, because Diego needs a little punch. Carla said he is 19. Yeah, all these people are like close to 18, around that age. So it's like, he's just, I mean, this is like this is when the doctors recommend you start going on those kind of medicines. So it's like the perfect time, you know, which kind of makes it a little more fucked up there, because it's like, could do irreversible damage to this person at that age for sure. Here is a screenshot of Lorona, the band, has shared some of these messages. It says, just going to leave these admissions here real quick. Don't want it to get all mixed up in the he said, she said it all. So if I read this to you, I know it's kind of hard to see, but the message says, I'm sorry, guys. Here, let me actually get a little closer for my own eyes because I can't even fucking read it from this far back. I'm sorry, guys. The something project is overdue. I don't know what that word is there. It's blocked.
It's overdue to me. So okay, so yeah, he's saying it's over.
Okay, let me start from the top again. I'm sorry, guys. The blank project is overdue to me, saying some very uncomfortable and disrespectful things to Six and Caroline, such as giving Six estrogen and being obsessed with Caroline and hating Six while I was drunk. I've been kicked out of Lorona as well and will no longer be on the scene. And then here's some bandmates kind of expressing their issues there. But
what, dude? Oh, Nashville, which I don't know if it sucks or not. I'm not, I'm not in the music scene. But did you see that? Somebody's response to him was, "The music scene there sucks. Nashville welcomes you with open arms." Like
oh
that.
my God.
Someone saw that. Hey, I poisoned my last bandmate, and some dude was like, "Dude, you got such a good voice. Just come here."
No worries, dude. They do that kind of shit all. Well, you never heard of somebody spiking somebody's drink before?
Like, dude, would you rather be against the guy who's poisoning his teammates? Would you rather have that guy on your team, man? I want that guy on my team. That guy wants to win, man. He'll do anything to win.
Oh, goodness gracious. So here, let me pull up their response here. This is the band. Their response, it says, "We have decided," oh, do I not have it? Oh, it is here. Okay, cool. "We have decided to part ways with our vocalist Diego due to the admission of very disturbing and concerning behavior towards one of our band members and their partner. He has admitted to being obsessed with said partner and has been attempting to sabotage their relationship by cutting pre-workout he frequently gifts from his job with high amounts of estrogen in them."
Oh, wow. So that's how.
Yeah, he was getting the pre-workout shit from the gym. I mean, he works at the gym, I guess, is the little insight there.
But still, he was sending you unsealed pre-workout, and you're fair. I mean, I guess maybe he's just a more trusting guy. Maybe he had a real reason to think Diego wouldn't do him like that, but you're not. It probably says on the pre-workout package, "Don't take this if the top's been open."
If
right?
it's open, yeah.
Why would you? What was he like? "Oh, I took a couple scoops out for me first, brother. Sorry,
took a little off the top.
A little off the top. I gotta. What? Come on, what, man? I can't wet my beak. What's going on here? I'm hooking you up."
I mean, classic drug dealer shit right here. I think it's like he was getting dealt his pre-workout. He's like, "Come on, man."
Just a college style prank.
Here, let me keep reading here. He has been attempting to force a transition onto them for at least the past 5 months on estrogen, bro.
Jesus.
In hopes that it would give him the opportunity to swoop in once he looked stronger and more manly in comparison. So literally what I was saying, like I wasn't joking when he was like, he'll get tits and start acting like a lady and she'll want me instead. Of course, I'm the man.
That's what a bold strategy. As if, well, it's got to be me. Like this, like there's only 3 dudes on the planet. So if her current boyfriend starts to go through some weird health shit, naturally, she'll definitely think to date his band member. So that way she still has to be around him all the time and interact with him. This dude, Diego, if he doesn't go to jail, might need to be put in a home because I don't think his brain works very well. I don't think he might have been on some of that Willy Wonka meth.
Yeah, it might have been in some of those pictures, maybe. I mean, you even see here the band in parentheses puts stupid caveman mindset that makes 0 sense. I mean, they're not wrong, okay? And I mean, right, you've got V-Dub listing off some of the you got V-Dub listing off some of the effects. I mean, people that willingly take estrogen to, hormone replacement therapy and shit. People that willingly do it have to deal with side effects, They even the people that want to do it, deal with some of this. It's chemicals in your body. It's messing with your how you're naturally composed. So it's going to do something, It's definitely going to do something.
Science, bitch.
Make you a little crazy, maybe. Until that stuff regulates, until it works itself out. I mean, I don't know. If you're not being monitored by a doctor, this guy's just like dumping scoops into the pre-workout. It's like, who knows even how much he was taking in doses and shit, blah, blah, blah. Like,
well, and think of how much he could have potentially doubled down on this. So you're taking this pre-workout with the idea being that you're going to get more out of your workouts and stuff. And so in having that estrogen it could have been having the opposite effect. So maybe he starts taking more pre-workout, like, oh, this shit ain't working, brother.
It's working.
I'm not getting the same lift I was getting a couple weeks ago. I got to take more of this.
But these are lifting. These are definitely lifting. I'm not getting the same lift in my arms, but these things, man. Whoa.
Yeah. Shouts out to Bob.
Reminds me of Fight Club. I mean, I'd love to have a friend with bitch tits. Give great hugs. But this says, as we continue here, this tampering has caused confusion and thousands of dollars in medical bills in the past months, trying to figure out what's wrong. We would not know any of this unless Diego had we would not know this unless Diego had gotten way too intoxicated and ousted himself. It continues on here. Let me pull up the next part. It's only a little bit. And then stated an admission to all of this via text. There are many more disgusting details that have been left out for the sake of privacy and general censorship.
There's more to that story, huh? Wow.
And I think I'm not sure if that's the same quote that I have here written from 6. No, it isn't. I have a quote from 6 and I have a quote from Diego in this scenario here. So 6 has come out and said some things. I tried to reach out actually on Instagram for, some interview questions, I guess, but who knows if the guy even wants to talk about this shit. I can't really blame him, I guess. But I reached out, no response. Maybe we'll get something by Tuesday and we'll talk about it a little bit more later in the week. But 6 has came out and had some quotes taken to different news sources. Here's one. Let me remind you again that 6, 19 years old. Oof. 6 is the victim. I am going to be seeing an endocrinologist over the next few months to track my hormonal fluctuations to see if my estrogen levels are extremely heightened and go back to normal over time. I have had physical changes from the hormones besides stomach ulcers, weight loss, and muscle fatigue that I will not get into, as well as notable mental changes. I will also be getting the last batch of pre-workout he gave me tested for estrogen. Get it tested maybe for the court, but
and to maybe
that's why
some kind of scope of the amount too, so he can go to a doctor and say, well, this is how much, the doctor will tell. I doubt he has a lab, so the lab will tell his doctor how much was in there, so they can maybe have a better idea of how to combat it. But
right, I guess that's good for combating it and like maybe legal issues. But shit, I wouldn't if I tested it and it said, oh, it came back negative. There's no estrogen in it at all. But it's the same pre-workout that I got from old Diego. I don't think I'd be taking it anyways.
I don't think I could look at that brand. It's kind of like how if I smell tequila, I'd throw up. It's probably going to be for him. He'll never see that brand of pre-workout again and be able to stomach it, I bet.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, so here, let me continue. I have about 2 to 3 full cups of it left. He will not pass off what he admitted to as a joke or confusion, even in his state of drunkenness. What he did is disgusting and has had an immense negative effect on my life. That's 6 there. So
that almost feels, it almost seems like an understatement, to be honest. Yes, that's ridiculous, man. What a loser.
I hope that this 6 guy takes that dude to task, though. Like, seriously, there has to be multiple laws the dude broke. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, I doubt there will be much compensation, as Diego guy probably doesn't have any assets to speak of. But yeah, he should definitely. I mean, he should probably be doing some time for this.
Side effect of side effect of taking too much estrogen is eating your boogers. Actually, I found that out. But yeah, so that's from 6. So I really hope that 6 is going to take some legal action. Fuck this fucking Diego dude up. Because I mean, if there isn't legal action, then 6 is going to start taking testosterone to get his levels back in play, and that fucking T-Rage is going to come out, and he's going to fucking bust this dude's head open. Oh,
Bridge burned, Danny. Damn.
Damn. Let's see. Quote from Diego. So this is actually the poopatrator, the guy that was putting the estrogen in the workout. Okay. He says, I was really drunk and I told 6 and his fiance that I was obsessed with her and I had deep hatred for 6 and gave 6 estrogen to get an edge up on him. I've been kicked out of Lorona as well and will no longer be on the scene. So that's the official quote from the poopatrator himself.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to point out that what Carla has to say here, it's unfortunate. Yeah, because that's the only reason I'm so bald, Danny and I, because we are just, we are at the peak of male testosterone right here on screen in front of you right now.
I mean, I'm the fucking
alphas.
I'm the epitome. I'm pure testosterone. Okay.
Mhm.
And the
Yeah.
epitome of testosterone.
They're actually going to need, they sent a box to Danny so that he could give them a blood sample so they could figure out the perfect counterbalance for.
I get my pre-workout from Keffels. She sends it to me every week. Also comes with a dog collar with my name on it and a little heart. Whoa.
It's good stuff.
So shouts out to 6. I really hope that 6 and Caroline can move on with their lives from Diego. I hope Lorona, the band, shouts out, can flourish without their lead singer. And I really hope those bitch tits go away because, man, we know that Meatloaf was struggling with that shit. Oh, goodness gracious. Can we pivot, though? Let's do a palate cleanser. How about that? A
Yes.
real, genuine palate cleanser.
Is it going to be a good one?
Maybe.
Or is it? Okay. I think so. I think so.
So shouts out to Tarar. She sent us this clip.
Ooh, okay.
And
Shouts out.
honestly, it's a goofy clip, so it's a good palate cleanser. But my biggest question is, why is this shared by a Twitter account called Historic Vids, History in Memes? I mean, I get
it's a bullshit handle, dude. I muted them.
Okay. Oh,
So the
this
only-
is bullshit then.
The only well, no, I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm saying Historic Vids is a bullshit name for and they post some trash sometimes. So I have them muted, but you know, if a good video pops through, still tag me in it. I'm gladly look at it, but you know.
It is a little goofy here, but I'm just like, what qualified this clip to land itself on the historic meme? Like, why is this a historic meme? Maybe you're aware of something I don't know. Like, let's watch it. Maybe chat can share. Maybe there's some kind of
Look at that
lore.
BlackBerry.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's definitely a lot to laugh at in terms of age here. I mean, we're showing our age. We watched this in like high school or something, didn't we?
I didn't watch this.
Well, okay.
I don't even know how this person got famous. I don't even know.
But here, check this out. Let's hear Paris. What do you got to say, Paris?
And chicken McNuggets. Coca-Cola, please. Do you have apple pie?
Oh, I knew it.
White trash as they come.
Apple pies, dude.
Ma'am, do you have apple pie?
They got to both ask.
No response.
Dude,
Chicken McNuggets. And
I don't know if you've ever seen this. There's this
and
old.
then
Yeah, well, there's that. That's a good reference. The
no, and then
the dude where's my car scene. But there's this old Tenacious D skit where they're like going through the drive-through and they get like a junior Western bacon cheese. I want to go half Coke, half Diet Coke. You know, that fucking old skit. That's what this reminds me of. Because especially with like the way the lady's answering, like it sounds like a Charlie Brown teacher or something on the other end. They're like, wah, 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 wah. But yeah, I don't know. Anything I'm missing here? Why is this a history and meme?
Maybe that was the first time she ordered a McDonald's. It's weird that there were paparazzi there taking photos of her. That's just weird.
The first time Paris Hilton ever experienced an apple pie. They tried to deny her. They tried.
Nope. She was getting that. It was either that or they were stopping at the Speedway and picking up one of those 99-cent ones.
Those tornadoes, maybe. Those are good. You think
Ooh,
Paris Hilton ever had a tornado out of one of those spinny things?
No. I was talking about the Hostess apple pies or whatever.
No, I get you.
Maybe she's had a taquito, or you know what really freaks me out, and I want to know what magic of science created this. I've seen it's like the size of a taquito, but it's just like a hot dog length, but it's chicken. Yeah, it's chicken, right? It's like a chicken breast in a tube, or maybe like a cylinder.
You want to see something? I've got speaking of that, we've got a good segue. Oh, the cylinder thing. Interesting, huh? V-Dub sent us a clip. Sent us a little clip here. It actually has to do with cylinders. So funny that you would bring that up. Let's check this out here. The greatest Reddit story of all time. It says, how would you get a small cylinder, 5.1, oddly specific, 5.1 inches in length, 4.5 inches in girth, unstuck from a mini M&M's tube filled with butter and microwaved mashed banana? Now, I would have went with a potato. Mashed potato, it just sounds better with the butter, but I guess banana, whatever, float your boat.
Mashed banana? That no. Plus also press I'm not even going to press X to doubt. I'm going to press Y for lie here, because although I cannot measure the girth of this alleged cylinder, I have seen mini M&M tubes, and not a one of them is 4.5 inches around. Okay,
well, that's like
so there is no way. There is no
The cylinder we're talking about, sometimes it's small and then sometimes it's big.
And then it's gonna burst out the side like the Incredible Hulk. I mean, first of all, just go to the damn doctor. This is crazy.
This is frightening. You're frightening to me.
Post this online.
Whatever happened to what they told me when I was a kid, when they were being depraved? They're like, just throw a banana peel in the microwave real quick.
Jesus Christ. I wonder how those kids are doing now.
I mean, what do you need? The mashed banana and the butter and the M&M's tube? That guy must have saw the M&M's tube and he was like, that is the perfect size hole. What the fuck? Here, let's watch some of this.
He sits next to somebody at the lunchroom table and he just starts sweating when they pull out their M&M tubes. Like, oh my God, the subtle thickness of it.
I'll never be able to eat M&M minis again. So this is obviously a Reddit thread. Somebody recorded this. It's Ask Reddit. So Smart Calendar here was asking, how does he get his small cylinder out of a M&M's tube? If we watch here.
Oh, you're going to get copyright for that.
Well, we'll stop it.
It's a cylinder. No, just the music. Well, I was saying that Star Wars. I know from a guy who knows that music always gets claimed.
Yeah, I had to stop that really quick. Bro, did you get your dick stick in an M&M tube? It's funny that it's the OP, that's the poster that's posting it's a cylinder.
Yeah. People do not forget things like this. You might think that in Reddit, where no one knows your real name, you might be able to let something like this slide. It might go away. It might not live with you forever, but you'd be wrong.
If only, if only this guy had his picture on his Reddit. We could have found out who he actually was. God.
I have a feeling he wouldn't have asked this question if he had his profile picture. You know.
Too much estrogen in my vape pen there. Holy shit.
My God, yeah. Careful.
Knock my tits off. Here, let's keep going. You've got, you know what? That's just your dick now. Live with your M&M tube filled with butter and banana dick for the end of your days, and think about what you've done. It's a cylinder. Urinate if possible. He says,
I'll be right back.
I don't see how Kevin, I don't see how urination is going to get your dick out of that M&M tube, okay? You might as well just come back, dude. You might as well just come back. You think you're going to be able to pee that thing off? It's like a fucking rocket ship. You just fucking start a fat stream with that thing and hopefully it just shoots off. I mean, the butter you would think is like lubricant. Maybe the mashed banana's a little sticky. It's just like not wanting to budge. The fact that somebody has to go to Reddit and ask, well, how do I get my cylinder out of this fucking M&M tube? Like, the last thing I would be thinking would be to ask somebody for advice. You know, I would have thought through all the processes in my head, like everything that I could think of possible in my brain, I would have already ran through. So you'd think that the guy would have just thought, I mean, we all know it's his dick we're talking about. Okay. It's not his dick's a cylinder. Okay. You'd think that you would just be like, wait, calm down, turn on some Mr. Rogers or something, and then it'll just come off. Right. I mean, you're not always 4.5 girth. How did that go, Kevin? Did it work? Did it shoot off like a rocket ship? You're muted.
I had to measure something. It was unrelated. Sorry, guys.
Oh, goodness gracious. Don't be trying to fit your cylinder into anything.
I had to go order. I had DoorDashed M&Ms while he was telling that story, so I had to go pick them up.
Does sound good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of that. Watch your cylinder, folks.
People don't forget.
Here's one Kevin shared to me. I thought this was interesting. I'll pull it up here.
Uh-oh.
I put in the notes, I says, I always wondered what blood and guts smelled like when I was playing Call of Duty. So this seems like it's going to be a cool thing for me. Dexerdo says, a company is working on a device that uses AI to release scents matching your gameplay.
Why?
I mean, it even shows Call of Duty or something here. So it's like he's like got a gun and a helicopter and shit. It's like you're going to be smelling blood and guts. Like I said, like what kind of smells come with Call of Duty?
Oh, I can't
Fire?
wait to play a WWE game so I can finally smell what The Rock is cooking. I was too young. I'd never been to a live show before. This is dumb, Danny. This is like one of those back in the 40s or 50s or whatever when sci-fi was first taken off and they had really stupid ideas for what the future would look like. This sounds like this would be one of those. Like smell-o-vision, dude. I'd love to be able to. What if you could smell? What if there were telephones where you could smell what was going on in the other room? Like, why would anyone ever want that?
So I could just fart into the phone.
Like, oh, you could smell Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, no, people just be farting in the thing. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm trying to. It's such a niche thing. It's like they couldn't make the fucking Connect camera thing work where you fucking do the
Stadia.
Right, they couldn't make the Stadia work. Fucking video games and shit. You think you're gonna get the fucking gamer scent up? I mean, anything beats like natural smell, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing Halo and what? It's like, what do the Covenant smell like?
Is this Soulja Boy's new game system? Is that the guy who is selling all the Alibaba video game systems?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there we go.
I feel like it was much easier when we were kids. You'd like,
God,
you'd read a comic book. Yeah, that's disgusting. You'd read a comic book and at the end it would have ads for like X-ray vision goggles and like all these gimmicky things. This seems like it would be something that'd be in the back of a comic to advertise to somebody.
Yeah, or you just collect 70 more USBs and send it in. You can get your decoder ring. And, then you can find the game set. This is bad. This is a horrible idea.
And also what I mean by that is if they would have hit me with this in the 90s and I had like, you know, if I'm playing like Super Mario Bros and they had some gamer scent, you know, maybe they would have got me. I'd have been like, whoa, dude, like, what is this? But
dude, would you have eaten 15 personal pan pizzas from Pizza Hut to get one of these as a kid? You know,
just like Yoshi would,
or collect a bunch of barcodes off your mac and cheese. Hell yeah,
gamer
dude.
scent. Did you ever get X-ray goggles when you were a kid?
No, but I bet if they put one of these in the book fair, I'd have hustled one.
I had X-ray goggles from something like that. It was like a book, a Scholastic's book fair or something, blah, blah, blah. And then it came out the back of a book or like, I don't know what. No, maybe it was like you could buy these like monthly science things to be sent to your house through those book fair things. So I did this. And one time I had gotten X-ray goggles out of that, which is just like, which is just like those blue and red, like old school 3D goggles or whatever.
Oh, I love
paper
those.
Glasses, you know, nothing. But it says like X-ray vision, like see-through clothes or something. It says on it. It was something ridiculous. Like it was so goofy when I got it. So I thought it was funny, and I took that to school with me. This motherfucking teacher take my X-ray goggles,
dude.
My paper, fucking with some little cellophane, fucking colored things. Takes my thing. I assume, I can't remember now, but I assume it's because it said like see through your clothes or whatever. So I was probably going around and being like, like, you know, laughing about it or something. But
I think it's because Danny backed out on his commitment to lick that teacher's toes for the pep rally.
I was punished.
You know, we'll go with the other story.
What do you think they were licking off those toes anyways? Do you think they were just like, was that a raw dog lick?
Like that's the worst way to
like
phrase that.
Peanut butter or like chocolate syrup or something?
Nope.
I wish they had gamer scent for that video. Could be smelling those feet.
Oh, see, yeah, you went exactly where Ryan went with it. Yep.
I mean, yeah, you know, it's like people gotta be smelling what those goblins off of Baldur's Gate 3
what happens if you go
smell
back
like when you're fucking them.
Oh, like what if you're playing The Last of Us or fucking, you know, Days Gone? You're just playing some kind of zombie movie, just like, oh yeah, dude, I love all the dead flesh. No, why would you want to smell your video game? Like what if you just played like Madden or NBA? You really want to smell just a bunch of sweaty dudes on the court? What is the point of that?
See, Harles has got the right ideas. She says, I want to know what dubious food smells like in Breath of the Wild. I mean, now we could be talking. Like if I'm playing Breath of the Wild and I get to smell what my little dude cooks up or whatever, I like that. That sounds cool. Like I always wanted to know what like a fucking, what are they called on there? Bokoblins or something? Bokoblin smells like.
So what you mean Skyrim? You could smell like a whole village getting burned down by a dragon. That's pretty cool. You know?
Yeah. What's the most depraved thing though? Like I'm sure that there's some like imagine here, Ryan will know what I'm talking about. Imagine you're playing Conquer on the 64 and they smell a vision that opera singing shit with the corn teeth or whatever.
What? What is this game?
I wonder what that smell-o-vision would be like. You know, the possibilities are endless, folks. Smell-o-vision. Who would have ever thought we'd make it here, Kevin?
Not me. I thought for sure all our food would be in pill form before we got to this.
Okay, how much time we got left? Okay, so the last thing we're gonna get to, we'll try to power through this. Okay.
God damn it, Sleek.
We got a Lil Tay story here. I told you that Lil Tay is trying to get people to sit. Take a seat, okay? Lil Tay has started catching predators in the wild. Okay, folks.
Good work.
justxsnagz. Okay, so pedophile warning for anybody out there that might be triggered by pedophiles. You know, we've had a lot of pedphile talk today. It was painted on Boogie's fucking garage door, and now we're here talking about it again. Lil Tay hunting some peds. This justxsnagz guy is a streamer, and he's one of those streamers, just like we watched last week, thanks to Pest. I forget all those creators' names. You'll have to go back and look at that episode, but Pest shared us a story that was kind of similar to this, where it was a creator calling out a guy that would go on Omegle and solicit nudes or boobs from underage girls. Remember this clip from last week, Kev? You tried to block it out.
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, I do.
So Lil Tay says here, imagine making fun of somebody for something that they can't control, all while being a pedophile at the same time. Ooh. Okay.
Is that Ludacris's son? Who is that? No, it's Kel. It's Kel Mitchell's kid, right?
There you go. Where's his orange soda?
Did
Kel and
Ludacris have a son? Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm cool with that, actually. That's very I don't know the science behind it, but maybe there's a sister involved. Wait, nah. Let's move on.
Check this out.
Bad enough. Your nose, you got the fucking beak on you. You look like you stink. Your hair look mad rough. Like, comb your hair a little bit. Yeah, you. And your lips. You dumb bitch. Look, your lips look mad dry. Your hands is mad fat. You look crazy.
Oh my God.
Show me your teeth. Your teeth is pissy. Your teeth is pissy yellow. What the fuck? Stop speaking sign language. Fuck all that sign language. You deaf?
I am actually deaf.
No, you're not. No, you do not, bro. Don't be with. Oh shit, my fault. I'm going to hell. Yeah, they.
You were going to hell way before that part, dude.
Yeah. What about sorry about the hearing aid and the deaf thing. That was a little too far. But when I was calling you ugly as fuck and your teeth were hit and your nose is big, that was fair game.
Yeah, that. Damn, dude. I wish nothing but very bad things for that individual.
So that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's the first clip I saw Lil Tay share out, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Turns out it was a whole fucking rabbit hole here with Lil Tay. Let me pull up another one here from Lil Tay. Violates, in quotations, he's literally being racist and saying weird pedophilic things about me, a 14-year-old, and threatening to harm me. Why does he still have a platform? Men are so disgusting. Now, Lil Tay, I want to say,
douche.
Exactly. Okay, I resent the whole men. Okay, this guy is a whole nother breed. I will not be lumped in with this guy. Lump this guy in with the estrogen dosing dude.
Yeah, exactly. Those two are disgusting. Yeah, there you go.
So check out this one.
Fuck that little cracker white bitch. I see that little bitch. I'm gonna break her fucking neck. I'm gonna step on her fucking skull. I'm gonna break her skull in half. She's sucking my dick. She wanna get some album promos, all that. What happened to you packing yourself, Lil Tay? I don't even know you.
By the way, he's saying all this, and we have to remember Lil Tay is like 14 years old.
Jesus.
So keep that in mind with this whole tirade here from Mr. justxsnagz.
What's up? Can I? It's a really stupid name, by the way.
Snags.
I
don't know anybody that has a name like that.
Just X and Snags. Or is it justice? Like he's a judge, like he's like the Honorable Justice Snagz.
X, like X to doubt. Yeah.
Okay. No,
just
lame.
X. Yeah. Here, let's let him talk a little bit more.
All I heard was Lil Tay died. I got so happy. I rolled up. I'm saying smoking Tay, smoking Lil Tay. Oh my God, Tay, I'm mad hot. I was gonna go to your fucking tombstone. I was gonna go to your fucking graveyard. I was gonna pee all over that shit. I was gonna walk all over your grave. I swear, you little white cracker bitch. I hate you. Stop saying my name. I don't care. She started with me first. It's not slavery where white people could treat us like shit. Y'all can say whatever you want. I can say something back, you white cracker bitch. Get off my fucking dick. I don't know you. Stop saying my fucking name.
So he said this isn't slavery. So since Lil Tay is calling him out, he's well within his rights to call her a fucking cracker ass bitch.
Yeah, that's logic. Yeah, this might be one of the dumbest individuals we've had the luxury of covering on this channel, which is a statement, I think. You know, when you add the morning show to the shout out to the main show, we're probably creeping up on 200 episodes of this. So for me to see someone this stupid is pretty memorable. So congratulations to you, the Honorable justxsnagz. You're a fucking moron. And I can't wait to see you lose your platform because I don't see what value you're bringing just by talking like an idiot about a teenage.
Well, yeah, about a teenager. Man. Like that's the interesting part. I tried to look up this. I tried to look up this guy's age just to see. I mean, clearly he seems. I don't know what age he is. He seems like he's over 18, I would imagine. He looks old enough. I couldn't find
old enough to know better. Damn it.
I couldn't verify, but still, even if he's just 18, I mean, it seems like a low blow to be going after the 14-year-old, you know, talking shit about you, whatever. But he seems older than that. I'm calling this guy's like in his 20s somewhere, which pretty much means you're an adult. It'd be like one of us arguing with Lil Tay, being like, "You bitch, you fucking bitch! I can't believe you called me a pedophile for getting underage girls to show me their tits."
Yeah, this guy, I have a feeling this guy will end up in jail at some point, and you know, I look forward to reporting that, or having Danny will report it. Danny will have to be like, "Do you remember this dumb bastard?" And I'll be like, "No, who is this fucking idiot?" And then he'll be like, "Remember the Lil Tay thing?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that scumbag." And then he'll be like, "Yeah, he's in jail." And then we'll play the crab rave music.
Is that like
a great time?
Should I quote Keemstar and be like, "Hey, can't wait to report on your death"? That might be appropriate. That might be appropriate in this situation. Especially after you see this clip. Now, you say like, yeah, he could get in trouble here. Let's hope he gets in some trouble, maybe some legal trouble, because especially after I hear this clip,
put him in a cage, dude.
Lock him up.
All the Keemstar quotes today, baby.
Lock him up, dude. Okay, listen to this.
Which tunnels? I want you to take the tunnel entry. You know, take the tunnel entry, Lil Tay. Come to SB Island. What's Epstein Island? Come to SB Island.
What are you saying, dude? Did he say?
Let me show you around SB Island.
SB. What the? This dude.
I bet you which tunnel.
He's redacted. For sure, right?
Oh, come to Etsy Island.
Come to Etsy Island, dude. Come, I'll show you around Etsy Island.
I bet Etsy Island would be kind of cool. Etsy Island.
What the dude? I
feel like that's a good one to end on.
Yeah, that's a good thing to end on. Maybe we'll do another a Patreon exclusive where you can say the things we'd like to say about that individual, but not here, probably.
justxsnagz, baby. So yeah, no, that's another one for like the leaderboards. I mean, Kevin has already spoke it. He says, you know, this is one of the worst guys we've ever seen. Maybe. I think that we gotta give him a little more time to like expand his horizons here. You know, we got to give him more time to do crazier shit.
Well, he can hardly shrink his point of view or perspective. So yeah, it's really the only thing he can do is expand.
He's gonna like actually beat Lil Tay up. She's gonna get like drive-by or something.
Well, you know, as you just said that, I am thinking this is Lil Tay though. If it weren't for the fact that he is a pedophile, then I could see this all being a work, because you know we're talking about it's Lil Tay. You just never really know. The whole thing was a gimmick to start when she was being coached up by her brother or whatever to say some of those things in the first place. Then there was the whole fake death. But the mere fact that this guy is a creep. I really don't think I don't know that'd be worth whatever clout move she'd be going on. So hopefully this bastard gets off of our collective phones and screens here pretty soon. But in the meantime, can't wait to report your downfall. I won't say the other thing.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yes, D's.
Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, let's look at chat. We're at 2 hours here, 2:05. Etsy Island is we love Etsy Island.
Yes.
We love Etsy Island. So thank you all for being here tonight. We appreciate you. We're gonna go through chat, look at you, and then get on out of here. How about that?
Would you look at chat?
I'm gonna have to take some issues with whatever Shoe Nice was saying. I didn't see all that, and I'm about to see all of it. So
hey,
he's gonna make me look into his past, and it's gonna be and then it's not gonna be as pretty. I mean, we got all these allegations we brought up. I haven't looked into anything, Shoe.
That sound you kind of sound a little Keffelsy there, Dan. Just saying. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I told you. I told you I've been taking that pre-workout for a while. Oh, goodness gracious. Ryan is right. We do have the best chat. I agree. So let's check this out. We got only mistakes at the top. Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta stop. There you go.
Right behind Pest. But only mistake says I am being censored. Now I don't know why. Because it looks like the eggs are getting through, and we tried to censor it. It didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. So, maybe watch your chat there. Only mistakes. You maybe quit talking about the other island. It's Etsy Island, right? When you put those other words in there, they're probably getting blocked. All right.
Pest says, "Ooh boy," that's what we get out of Pest when he comes in and we're listening to Alex Jones.
Great beat. I can't wait to hear that song. I'm gonna play that later.
Tarar, she was in on it. She liked it with the musical notes there. Even V-Dub, Alex Hart, he loves the memes and songs. So he also thought he was in a video game. Oh, goodness gracious. We love Alex Jones. Pest says the Eating Ass podcast. Is that today's episode? Was it the Eating Ass episode?
Yeah, we're working on some things.
Something
Maybe
like
that'll be, you never know what that next project's going to be. So we'll put that on the wall.
We've got Ryan, correction, not the other guy. It's Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan.
Driving Lions. Or Panthers.
Parking Pandas with a Z, I think is his name. Bring back some good old memories. Okay. Let's see. Next interview, bring some frogs.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Do you know why?
So we can turn them friggin' gay, dude.
Ah, got him. Good one, Tara. We love that. Let's see. As we're scrolling through here. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone has a great day. Well, thank you, Josh. That's so sweet of you. What a nice guy.
Appreciate that.
I don't believe anything they say about you.
I don't know what to believe.
I'm pro Joshua Putman. Okay.
Ooh, that's getting clipped, pal.
Clip it.
Better watch it.
Look, knowing the commentary community, they will probably clip that. He already knew. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. We've got Badwick Productions in the chat. Good. What's good, Clout Route gang? Hope you're doing well tonight. Badwick, enjoy your Turd Island tonight.
Yes.
I think me and Kevin tentatively are planning to sneak in on Turd Island next Sunday. Okay, people? Next Sunday.
I thought we were sneaking on to Etsy Island. Did I get my wires crossed?
Fuck, okay. Is that what I told you? Well, that'll be fun too. The people will love that. The people will love Etsy Island. Okay, we already know they love it.
Yeah, I ordered a Dragon Ball Z coffee mug, so I thought I was getting that next Sunday. But okay, no, Turd Island's cool too. I'll glad to be there. Yeah.
You know what I got from Etsy? They have these little jars. Okay, it's like a little glass jar with like a cork on top. They're kind of like rustic, little fancy little things. Okay, and I thought it looked really cool. I just didn't read the fine print when I ordered it, It was actually a little glass jar with a cork on top filled with used toenail clippings. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting.
You can buy it right now on Etsy.
That would be. Sleek is talking about that. That was the Alex Jones song I was singing earlier that I couldn't remember. Yeah. That is a very good one. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it.
There you go. There you go.
Or it could be, or is it going to be our outro clip? Gonna Alex Jones sandwich.
I like that. Pest says a comedy shaman. Now, interesting that there is a comedy shaman. Is that the same shaman that wrote the ped file? He can't spell ped file.
I think it is, but I mean,
Okay.
comedy shaman is just a little too close to con man for me to trust it.
He is a con man. Let's be real.
I mean, everybody taking Boogie's money is a con man, and I mean everybody, gnomes included.
I'd second that. Go sharpen your beard, Keemstar. Okay. Kangalope says, "Hey everyone, nice to see you, Kanga. Appreciate you stopping by tonight." As I'm blasting through here, we've got Brandon Hall. What's up, guys? Gloomy day up here in the PNW. I don't know what that abbreviation is, but you know what? Gloomy days are perfect days to kick back, sit down on the couch, put your feet up, and watch yourself some Clout Route podcast, baby. Get on it.
At the risk of being claimed or called a doxer again, I do believe that stands for Pacific Northwest, Danny. But I could be wrong because I mean they're just 3 letters. They can mean anything. But that's my guess. That is my guess. So shout out. It's also, I hear it's always very gloomy up there. You know, rains a lot. So that's my guess. Shouts out. Anti-commentary doxing crew right here, baby. Doxing away. Let's do it.
It looks like they actually caught up to my bluff here in chat, because you've got V-Dub saying Danny is being bullied by children. You got Ryan saying Danny is wedgied by kids. Yeah, they noticed that, you know, my whole little cover up of my story there. They knew that those kids came up and they were trying to rip my handle off my door, and I came out my house in my boxers and I was like, "You fucking kids, hey!" And then they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Come on, get away from my car, dude. What are you doing in my car?" And like, "We want to drive it. Why do you think I'm busting the handle off here?" Okay.
It did sound a lot like an episode of The Office as you were talking about it. Like when Andy Bernard stopped the mugging.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, we'll stick to my story, okay? Let's see. Gosh, lots of people in chat tonight. Nice to see everybody.
Oh yeah, yeah, brother.
Shouts out again to Lunar Parks and that shaman video on Boogie. Go check that out. Shoe Nice, thank ya.
Thank you.
You got Game Face even saying hi to everybody. What a nice guy. But where did he get to the shit talking? Okay, I knew it was here
on the way out.
Says hi. He's saying hi to everybody. Hi, Kang. Hi, Josh. I mean,
I think he likes everybody but us. I think, or probably just me. Honestly, Danny. I don't know. I think you were nice. You know, that's always me. I'm always pissing people off.
I guess I do need to reach out to Shoe, because Pest says interview show nice, Danny, which he means Shoe Nice, obviously. And Shoe Nice comes in here and says Pest has an iPhone. He typed shoe and it came up show. So
damn,
even Shoe's in on it. He wants an interview, I guess.
Also, Shoe is rivaling V-Dub and Carla with his detective skills with a catch like that. Look at that, man. Just a theory.
He doxed Pest's phone carrier.
A phone theory. Yeah.
Oh, Shoe Nice, no phone doxing. Yes, exactly. Number 1 auto-corrected word. That's pretty funny. So yeah, where did he say? There's 1 billion people with an iPhone. Saying hi to Carla. I mean, Shoe was pretty active. How amazing is that?
Until he mocked us for our high number of moderators.
Is that what he said? Which
is fair. You know, we got Well, I mean, dude, it's like the Pacific Ocean in that chat right now. I don't know. It's in there somewhere.
Oh, okay. Now I see where he's at. Laugh out loud. You guys got a 2-to-1 viewer to mod ratio. Okay, quit hating.
Yeah, nice. Not everybody's lucky enough to stream in front of the audience the size of a rural McDonald's. Okay, so why don't you just sit back and enjoy it and order some hash browns?
He says, "I don't want to be a pest. See you later." So there you go. He got us, and then he got Pest on the way out twice. Actually, he was all over Pest, making fun of his phone, making fun of his spelling errors, calling him a pest on the way out. I mean, she was a menace tonight.
Jeez, dude, it's on fire.
I also have to reach out to Dramaller, apparently. Nice to see you in the chat, Dramaller. Oh, and Def. We need a second Def interview because he said, "Have a great show." Looks like we're on good terms again.
I appreciate that. Shout out to your podcast.
I don't think he has a podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
I think that's all over for him, Kevin. Those days are long gone.
So shout out to Comedy Club. Still there? Comedy Club? Shout out to your Comedy Club.
Shout out to your Comedy Club. I like that.
Nice. Shout out to your Comedy Club.
I don't know if I shouted out Harles Barkley, but always got to shout out Harles Barkley in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Otherwise, it'll make you crazy.
I did like this one. What the fuck? It's been a book for like 60 years, Kevin. How can you spoil Dune?
Well, some of us are slow readers, okay? I have to read out loud, and people get annoyed by that. I have to sound everything out. Dune.
Dune. I think Schopenhauer was in here somewhere. I definitely saw them while we were going through. So shouts out to Shoppy.
Oh, yeah. Shoppy's been taking notes.
Oh, I saw it. Here it is. Taking notes. Taking names, taking notes. Black jelly bean is a hell food. Agreed. Thank you, Harles. Always imparting the best knowledge.
Along with black licorice.
It's the same thing, right? That's what it's supposed to that's what it's supposed to be, is a black.
I actually thought it was that. I thought it was the same goo that they drank in Prometheus to create the xenomorphs. I thought that's what was in Black.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's what the Black Twizzlers do, then sign me up.
Yeah.
I've always liked those aliens.
Yeah, it's the only reason I ate one. Just trying to get a little xenomorph action going on.
Wouldn't it be cool if you opened your mouth and there was another little guy in there that came out and ate your food for you?
And he has like a little lisp, you know, like that's a Family Guy joke, right? I did math.
I did not know that was a Family Guy bit. Of course, they've done it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Simpsons have done it, and now Family Guy's done it.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Sleek the Geek, he's from Go Diego. Is that the ripoff Dora the Explorer? They got Diego from like Dora the Explorer.
They did a spinoff. Was there beef? There was behind the scenes drama between Dora and Diego. They couldn't work together anymore.
It was Dora, but the Boots monkey guy kept putting HRT in her pre-workout, and then it turned into Diego. That was the other way. That was testosterone that they put.
That's how he knew the right mixture, huh? You know, they say that oppressors are often former victims. They're victims themselves.
At least there are people here at the end for the good banter, right? Oh, goodness gracious. So thank you, Sleek the Geek. We appreciate you as well. Bopping through this chat one last time. I think that is everybody, folks. So we appreciate you. If I missed you, cuss me out at the top of the chat. Next episode, we'll definitely get to your comment. Okay. I always get to the ones at the top because you can't miss those. Okay. But Carla, did Carla say we missed Mr. Carla? We appreciate you.
No, nice, Mister. We definitely didn't, but just in case, you
know. See, we've got some tough competition out there. Ryan says Def Noodles had one live viewer on his podcast last time I checked. And then earlier, somebody shared me this. Where can I find this? Check this out. Another one of our streamer friends is having a pretty rough go at it. Well, I don't know if I'd call him a friend, but we can check this picture out. Slug Live TTV. Hot Latina goes wild just chatting. Imagine that only gets one viewer, huh?
Look out for his next stream. Danny from Clout Route is a PDF file. Here it comes. He's got a DM his sister. He's got a DM from his cousin or whatever, verifying that Danny said some suggestive things to a 14-year-old or whatever the hell. Whatever it is, I don't have his playbook memorized yet. I know it's like 6 pages.
You can find it all in his DeviantArt if you go look. He's got that 6 pages, and then he's also got all of his fan fiction too that you can read. Tons of interesting stuff there if you've never seen Slug's fan fiction.
What might I suggest though? If you want to read shitty fiction written by someone named Kevin, go buy Alligator Sweatpants, because I could really use the $3. So thank you.
We love that. We love that. Okay, Alligator Sweatpants promo right at the end, baby. We love that. We will catch you guys later. Go check. How about everybody go raid Slug's Hot Latina stream from our stream? Okay, so as soon as you leave here, go check out Slug and leave some salts in the chat. By the way,
It's
the one
fucking
viewer
Stream
is a
Elements.
bot.
Stream Elements.
All right, folks. See you next time. Peace. Get you a Stream Element. We don't even have a Stream Elements guy in the chat.